Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha. So today's video is very interesting, but I'm excited to share with you. In the spirit of the no buy, low buy and being honest, I will tell you that for a little while now, probably a few months, no, it's been longer than that, sometime in 2021, I started decluttering a little bit more than I usually share. Mostly because it was makeup, and this channel is more geared towards Bath and Body Works, fragrance, home fragrance, all of that, candle reviews. But you know that I do sprinkle in the makeup, and I've always been a big fan of makeup. And even when I started this channel, I had done a little bit more with makeup than I do now, just because I feel like that space is full of people that really know what they're talking about, and I'm just over here being an enthusiast. So I'm gonna stick in one lane for now. So I do a lot more with Bath and Body Works, candle reviews, things like that. They both bring me a lot of joy. But what this video is about is, it's a Mercari haul. Now I will tell you, some of these things I bought over 6 months ago. But this is basically what I'm gonna title it, is a Mercari haul, but it's stuff that was not on sale, but that I didn't pay any money for. And so I'll explain that. So I don't know if you already have feelings or thoughts about Mercari, but, and this is not to share like a page or anything. Sometimes I have absolutely nothing up. Sometimes I have a few things, but, and actually a few of you have reached out in the messages on Mercari and asked if I was from YouTube. And I was like, no, because it's just me. But yes, so basically when I do buy these doubles and triples of things, very rarely do I put, my Bath and Body Works on there. It's a few pieces. Mostly it's makeup or other things, bags and things like, subscription boxes. I just got overwhelmed. But so you have many options. If you start a store, just know that there is like a whole bunch of things that you have to take into consideration. They do take a cut. People will ask you, kind of like a garage sale, if you'll take less and all of those things, which, it doesn't bother me, but some people that might really bother, ask you to bundle so they can save on shipping, which makes sense. So, if you feel like your products are worth a certain price, I always put mine right around what I'd like to walk away with. So I will go up and down a couple of dollars, but I don't ever put things at like $185 for a candle. I do look, and I've seen a few things on there that I'd like to have that I never will, because they're priced at a point that I would never pay. So there's that side of Mercari. But basically, if I don't love meeting in person. I did before the pandemic, or the closures and everything. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but because sometimes then that dings and flags YouTube. But so I did before, and so like if I were basically not too lazy to have like a garage sale, I would just like post some things on a marketplace and meet up in a like safe location and all of that. But then, like I said, once things started getting a little crazy, I completely shut that down and I started accumulating. And then I would just take it to Goodwill in like a close contact, like I could drop stuff off, never see anybody. But then I was like, I'm out the money. And then I would go back in with my son and he'd be paying $4.99 for a book. And I'm like, I donated 2 boxes of books, so that, recommend it for what it's worth. Like I said, super convenient to get rid of things. But I started looking for things that I wanted to replace in my collection. As I've told you guys a million times, I had lost a lot of candles in the move because they weren't packed great and they weren't put in the right place. And so that's what this is. Over the course of like several months, I have bought some body care that was new, and also some candles that were new. Now they have used on there, you have to really do a good job reading your descriptions. You have to take into consideration that like some people are on there to make money. I have feelings about all of that. I sell things at a price point where I don't lose money, but that's about it. But basically, this stuff was free to me because I use my selling funds to buy. So these things were free to me. They're not free like they gave them to me. But basically, that's why I'm saying that this was something that I wanted to highlight during my no buy, low buy. So these are actually things that have come into my collection over time, and I just never shared because it wasn't like a sale or something that you could get your hands on. It didn't make any sense. But now I'm going to share with you because there are actually sellers out there that aren't trying to be too crazy with their prices. So I'm going to jump into what I'm going to show you. So I've got 5 candles and 5 body care items that I have essentially gotten for free using Mercari. If you have any more questions, just because this is like 5 minutes of an intro, ask them down below. I'm an open book, so I'd be happy to share anything with you. Share your feelings down below. If there's things that you want me to be aware of, I appreciate all that too. But so far, I've had a decent experience. it's easy for me to print a label at home and drop it off at the post office on my way to work, or they pick it up for you. So like the whole process is decent. Now I know like if I were to make over $600, then I have to fill out like a W-9 and all that. So that's not my plan. I don't plan to have a store or anything. It's just a nice way if you do have an overstock of things to put them up. And again, I can buy essentially on there using my own money that I wouldn't have any other way. So that's why I call this free. Just to be clear, I don't want anyone to think it's a clickbait title. I did not pay any money for these products because I received money for products that I sold. Okay, we're jumping into it with my little Rambly McRambleson over here. So the first candle I had to grab was a vanilla cola candy. This candle came out in 2019, probably one of the more recent candles I had gotten. So I loved this candle. I had definitely started getting a buy one for burn, buy one to keep. So not to this extent, but almost to this extent when I moved. And this one was so good. So it's fizzy soda crystals, sparkling sugar cane, creamy vanilla. So this collection, I don't remember when it came out. That is not my thing, but it smells so good. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while I'll get a candle that's like a lot of wax shavings. Some people package their stuff with care. Some people don't, and it comes broken. I've had that happen. And it's unfortunate, but there's a pretty decent policy as long as you take pictures on your end of how it was packaged, you get your money back. I think that sometimes if they had good packing and it just got broken transit, they get paid as well. But the only thing is this one's still a little shaky after all this time. This one I've had probably almost the longest, but I don't plan to burn it. I just really like having it, so it's not a huge deal. Now, if I would have bought it straight from Bath & Body Works, that would be different, but this was one that I just like unique scented candles. This was when I was like really into Bath & Body Works because they would have stuff you couldn't go grab from Walmart mainstays and things like that. Like vanilla cola, you can really get the fizziness of the cola in here and that vanilla Coke scent. It's so good. So this was one I picked up. And again, this was a $24.50 price point time. I probably didn't even pay $24.50. Now, am I going to get to buy this for a candle day price? No, they're still trying to make their money. And I always consider shipping. So for me, I'll ask to bundle at least 2 candles when I buy, or if they have a decent shipping like $5.99, I'm like, okay. But you're always going to probably pay shipping unless you buy a ton and they offer free shipping where they're just basically taking it out of their funds. So another really fun candle that I picked up, and this one does have a story. So I really enjoy this pumpkin peanut brittle candle. This one came out in 2018, and this one, in fact, I had a couple of when I was moving, and one of them got broke in the move and one of them didn't, but I kept the wax. And these were candles I enjoyed during the first part of the closure. And so I just wanted another one. And when we got the toasted hazelnut praline, I had already put in an order for this, or basically like bought it, and it was coming to me. So I don't plan to burn this, but this is crunchy caramel brittle, salty peanuts, toasted pumpkin seeds. This is better than toasted hazelnut praline, but it is a very close, like not twin but sister type of situation. They're very, very close, but this was one that I would buy a case of these, honestly. But I think I paid a little bit more. Like this was a $24.50. I probably paid at least $25 for this candle. But again, not with real money. That is making a crazy noise. But I basically burnt through the one I had and then threw in the wax of the one that broke in here. And like I said, you know, you're starting to see where this is now almost 4 years old, but I will hold on to this for a little bit longer. And I really hope that Bath & Body Works brings this back. So that's another candle that I picked up recently. Not so recently, like Candle Day. So yeah, recently. It's been pretty recent that I got that one. Not the newest, but second closest to the newest. Anyway, what am I rambling on about? So this one I'm excited to share with you. I never got this candle. This candle came out in 2000, and I wasn't looking at perfect peony like that. So, but this packaging is so pretty. It's so, so pretty. So this is notes of Pink Lady Apple, Sorbet Peony, and Vanilla Sandalwood. And this is so good. But I know at the time when this came out, I was like, I don't do florals, so that's that. And again, it was in 2020, so I always say that was zeros, 2020. If I said 2000 earlier, scratch that. I wasn't shopping much at all at that time, so it was a once in a while check on the website, but I pretty much took most of 2020 off. I missed a lot of pretty decent stuff, and I came back in to buying on the regular around Black Friday, but at that point I had missed some really good stuff. I did get the perfume in this, and I'm going to show you the body spray, Fine Fragrance Mist, but I'm so happy to have this candle. It is such a stunning candle. Look at that. I'm not going to burn this anytime soon. But this is a floral that I absolutely adore. But I know at the time when I saw this, even though I thought the packaging was pretty, I was like, I'm not going to like that. And so I just dismissed it. But I picked this one up on Mercari as well. And then I got this in a bundle. And like I said, a lot of times I will do that because it saves on shipping. So this was one I got a while back. Like, this was probably one of the first purchases. I bought body care first because I was nervous about buying candles. And then the second candle I did buy broke in transit. But this was the first set I bought. This is Rosewater Meringue and Passion Fruit Vanilla Cupcake. These were 2019 releases, and they came out in this like packaging style. So Rosewater Meringue is really pretty. It's got like a nice wraparound sticker. This is fresh rose water, pink spun sugar, and creamy vanilla bean. And it's really, really pretty. I got this because this was, again, a candle that I had broke. Over time, it was just on a list of, I mean, I've been making lists for way longer than when I showed you that wish list video, y'all. But this was one that I had on my list to replace eventually. Not like a tippy top, but I'm really happy to have that. It's super pretty, and it just smells really delicate. But at the same time, it's got this like a cotton candy rose scent that you wouldn't find everywhere. I'm like, there's something unique about it. So I just wanted to have it again. This one I could see myself burning at some point, but not yet. I feel like they'll come out this again. This is Passion fruit vanilla cupcake. It's fresh passion fruit, fluffy vanilla cake, and white chocolate truffle. And I really like the way the passion fruit, like light floral scent, like banana flower, passion fruit banana flower, mixes with vanilla in this. It's so pretty. So like I said, I bought that as a bundle to save on shipping. There are some really cool sellers out there. They're not all trying to get $100 for a candle or $50 for a used candle, but there is that out there too. So, and again, I just want to talk about that stuff in the comments, so I quit talking about it here. Now, this was my most recent purchase. This came within the last like week or so, and I couldn't find this candle anywhere. I got frustrated. I went on Mercari and I looked it up, and like I said, I had a balance, so I just bought it. I wanted this sweet whiskey single wick. I looked forever on this. That's one of the reasons I went to the outlet. I saw the haul where someone had like found 6 of these. I found a whole bunch of other scents, but never sweet whiskey. Then, like I said, I went to I want to say 4 stores before I got on Mercari and just bought one. And that's another thing you can do. Type into the search bar what exactly you're looking for and see the price range of what there is out there. So again, I'm not advocating buying, but if you're looking for a way to maybe rotate out some of your collection and then have money to spend that isn't like new money, it is definitely an option. And like I said, it's something that's really worked for me so far. I was able to get things I really wanted, and maybe was it the best price ever? No, but I was moving out things I didn't really want for things I really wanted. So this has notes of golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries, and it smells so good. This was a little pricey. I want to say I spent like $14 for this. Again, I know they got it for $3, but it is what it is. But I just wanted to have it. This was one of my favorite scents from fall, and when I saw that people were hauling these, I really, really wanted one. So there's impulse shopping on there too. I'm not saying I always go on there and find steals, but it was something I really wanted, so I got it, like the Ariana Grande song. So I did want to share with you a few body care items I found over the time. Again, you know, price point wise, I didn't write down like everything I paid because, again, I'm calling this a free haul because I didn't pay for it on my card or anything. But I know some of them were relatively cheap. I do have like a threshold for myself, and I think that's what you need to have. I have a threshold for candles. I won't spend over a certain amount. I do for body care as well. I know what the sticker says, so I don't go too far over. I'm not going to spend $50 on a body spray. I'm not going to spend $250 on 5 body sprays that are older than dirt either. But I know that I would grab them in house fire. So, because apparently they're worth a lot of money. So let's just start with probably the first one I got. So this was the first one I remember grabbing. This kind of started it all. I had run through this whole entire body care set. No, I still have like my Christmas cookies, my original one. And I think I still have the lemon snowdrop spray, but like I had the bubble bath, I had shower gels, I had body creams. That's all gone. I think all my body creams are gone. I'm pretty sure. You'll see it in a collection video soon. But this spray, because I do really enjoy blueberry, I think watermelon's my favorite fruit note, but I sprayed this. I think I went through this the month I got it and I didn't get it back up. And so this is Santa's Blueberry Shortbread. But this is one that I would wear year round, because if I don't tell you it's Santa's and I just say blueberry shortbread, there's nothing Christmas about this to me, but it smells gorgeous. And so I just really love it, and I really wanted another one, so I went ahead on Mercari and I got it. In the same vein, actually, I do think these came together. These two came together. And this happens too, so it's just something to be aware of. I was looking for this, but the seller was also selling this, but it did make sense to bundle them for shipping. So this is Christmas Cocoa and Mint. I don't know. I think this came out first and this came out next, but I didn't get this, and so I wanted it. So this smells delicious. It's definitely got a dark chocolate with the mint. And then this again has like that blueberry shortbread cookie, a little bit of vanilla in there. Super good. I don't have the scent notes, guys, so I can't tell them to you, but we already know these. So those were two I bought together in a bundle. And then again, because I bought the perfume and I love the perfume, I wanted to have a fragrance mist. So at one point I picked up the Perfect Peony fragrance mist to go with my candle. Now I have everything I need. But this one came out last year, 2020. So this came out in I want to say spring of 2020, right? And I just got this in like the spring of 2021. So definitely, I really like it. It's just a really beautiful scent. So this one was interesting. I don't know. I think this was like a really early, like 2015, 2016 purchase. But I looked it up and it just kind of reminded me of a Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. This was the Sweethearts collection, Daisy Dream Girl. This smells so good. Let me spray it and see if I can. I just know that it smells like a Daisy perfume. It's got a light floral to it, like maybe like a sweet jasmine. It's really pretty. So I just grabbed this because it was like a $7 mist, and I was like, I don't know what that smells like, but let's just use my Mercari balance and see what it is. So I grabbed that, and I really, really like it. And then this was a recent purchase. I ordered it the same day I ordered this, but from a different seller. You will pay shipping on each individual item or each individual sale. But this was just one that I was interested in. I think this came out in 2019, if I remember right. This is confetti cake, or cake confetti from Victoria's Secret. Now, you guys know I just recently started buying Victoria's Secret again, but this was a set I saw on there over and over and over. And it's vanilla cream, marshmallow sprinkles, and a slice of heaven. And it's got confetti sprinkles all over it, and it's super cute. And this was new because this still has its like seal, and that was all in the pictures too, which they do share. You know, I like these a lot, actually. They're little creams. They have like the bottom like that, but and this mist is good. Like, I don't know if she might have sprayed it, but I've had it like a few days. So this and the Sweet Whiskey candle kind of had me pull a few things out to share with you, because these are things I've gotten since probably spring 2021. Like, I started, and I don't buy often. This isn't something I haul, but it is a way for, like I said, if I make a few purchases, I have a little balance in there, and you have the option to cash it out so that you can get your money, so that you could put that towards new product. But for me, I have a nostalgia problem, and I had lost all those candles. So every once in a while, I'll find a candle that I really want to replace, or, oh, I had that once upon a time, and so I buy it. But that's all I have for you guys. Let me know down below if you've ever used Mercari or Poshmark. What are your thoughts on it? So like I said, I still feel pretty new to it, because I've definitely not like put a bunch of stuff for sale or bought a bunch of stuff. Like, this is mostly it. There's probably a few more things floating around, but I don't consider myself a seller, maybe more of a buyer. But it is still fun to not have to like virtually slide your card to buy things. So I like that part. And selling things isn't that hard. You have like 3 or 4 days to get it to the post office, and they send you a label, and you don't even have to print at home. I do, just so everything's ready to go so I can drop it off on my way to work or whatever. But you can go in there and there's like a QR code on your phone, and they can print the label and put it on your package. So you just have to pack it well and your own packing. And like I said, shipping is a little bit crazy because it goes by weight. So finding a way to weigh it or put this shipping at a point where you know you're not going to be out money in the end. But man, I smell good with all these things I got on. If you have any other questions, let me know down below. If you have anything like that you just like me to know, experiences, whatever you feel comfortable sharing, let me know down below. This is a new world for me, so I'm just learning, but I want to share things with you guys. So thank you so much. I'll see you in a video tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye.